Hi guys, that's Kantara again, and we're in for another game of Titanfall. However, this time I have tons of news. I've got things about Sunset Overdrive, new Halo, and DLC for GTA, as well as just usual talking about. So, let's just get stuck into stuff. So, these zip lines I just love. They're so useful for getting around the place, keeping fast and moving. They're great fun because you can also get in quick areas and get kills. Now, they can be a bit tricky to get onto sometimes. Some maps, I'll show you some gameplay in a bit, they are really like, you try and jump on them, they don't really work that much, but sometimes they're brilliant and you can get everywhere really quickly. Now yeah, so in the end of my last video, I mentioned that I've got tons more news to come and they'll be coming up soon. There's recently been some things about the Halo Unit 5. There's been some things about Sunset Overdrive. They've released a new trailer, which unfortunately I can't bring up. However, I do have quite a few pictures for it. And there is also something quite interesting about the Xbox One that I may have found out. And looking through YouTube, I believe I might be the only person to have picked it up. Now, leave a comment below if you think I'm true. If you think I'm the only person, it'd be interesting to see. We'll see at E3. But now I'll start speaking now because it's about to catch up. But there's been quite an interesting thing with Halo 5. So on these recent videos, Xbox Design Show and Xbox Design Tell, it's appeared that a Halo 5 image has shown up on one of the news feeds. So just here, you can see that there is someone, Pit Bear, who's playing Halo 5 with Infinity Slayer on Haven. Now it is a Halo 4 map. So it'll be interesting. Now those are two different images from two different videos, and and in one of the videos the same image is shown twice, which surely means that it is actually going to be real. I mean, they won't make a mistake twice in one video and in another and then put both the videos up. They're clearly showing that there will be a Halo 5. Now, the fact that they've put so much up and they've already got something on two videos at the moment, I would be almost certain in saying there will be something big at E3 to do with Halo 5. Be it a new trailer, maybe even gameplay, maybe they're bringing out a new game. Maybe they're bringing out Halo 5 this year. I mean, there is quite a lot of talk about the whole Halo 2 anniversary, but I think with that, it could be quite possible that there is going to be a Halo 5 this year. There's definitely going to be a lot from E3 to do with the Halo universe. There'll be one game this year, it's going to be certain. It will either be Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo Wars 2, which I spoke about in another of my videos, or Halo 5. I would love Halo 5, I'm a huge Halo fan, and it would also be awesome to get Halo Wars 2, so either one would be quite fun. Now, just here, this is a new, this is also in the Xbox Design Tell, this one was, and that looks like a new Xbox design. Now, just to the side of the disk drive, there is a QR reader code thing it looks like there is. So maybe in E3 they are going to show off some new designs for the Xbox. I mean, they had for the Xbox 360, they designed a new colour. They had the Elite, which had more storage, was a bit more powerful, and was a black one. Then later on they brought out the Xbox 360 Slim, which was again black and it was a lot smaller. Now that might be a new Xbox One, it might just be that it's a different colour, or, which would be awesome, it could be a souped up version maybe with a bigger hard drive. It might have better RAM. I doubt it will have better RAM, it might have a bigger hard drive if it is a real thing. Again, that picture there, which will just pop up again here to go slowly. If you have a look at it, it is definitely a new design. It's not some weird bit where they put paper on it or something. It's pretty certain it's going to be something, but we'll have to see in E3, which is now. E3 is a month away from now, I believe. It depends when you're watching this, obviously. From the time I'm recording, it's a month, so it's going to be exciting. Now, on to the big one, Sunset Overdrive. They've released some awesome stuff. So, they've released a gameplay video, which I'll link in the description. I can't unfortunately put that up because of copyright laws and stuff like that. However, I have got some pictures here, and these show some things, so I'll just go through them. So, this first one, that's just coming on screen now. Now that shows a ton of infected, which looks like you might be able to track them somewhere, and some massive monster on the top right there. That would be very fun. So there's different categories of monsters, obviously. Now this second one, that shows some liquid spilling out of a container, and I also think there is a gun that you can shoot that shoots out this liquid, and I believe that attracts the monsters to it, so it's a good way to harvest them quickly and find them and get them killed. So this is cool. This is the cityscape, so that might be the whole place you're able to play. So if you think about it, that is huge. It's much bigger than GTA 5, so it'd be very cool to see that, and I'm assuming we'll find out more at A3. Now this is quite cool. This is showing that there's zip lines around and a thing called velocity. Now I've talked about that once I've shown this last video. Yeah, now this one, we can see this guy in the previous picture. He looks like this might be some massive boss. I mean, he's shooting lasers out, so he's going to be a big guy and the main character. But he looks like he could be very fun, very interesting thing. So going back to what I said earlier about the zip lines and velocity. Now velocity is what you use to get around the place. So as you can see on the Titanfall video in the background, I'm running around, I can do wall running, I can do jumping in jetpack, and so I just keep going fast. However, what it seems in Sunset Overdrive is it's got even more of an emphasis on going fast, jumping around, using zip lines and stuff like that. So it will be very interesting to see, because I believe that you'll be able to, you can glide over surfaces, you can go on rails, you can use zip lines, you can run along walls, you can run on like balconies and stuff, which are quite cool. And I'll be sure to bring out the new news about that and new pictures whenever they come out. Usually I'll try and get it on the day. The reason why I didn't get this done yesterday was, unfortunately, I had a lot of stuff to do at university, so it just wasn't possible to bring any videos out. I've been editing this throughout today. New stuff is just popping up right all over the place now, because it's a month to leave free, so everyone's getting excited. So now the last bit of news: GTA 5. They've talked about a new DLC called the High Life. Now what this is going to be, it's going to be new flats, new cars, possibly even new guns, new boats, new vehicles, just in general new stuff that looks very fancy. I mean, the High Life, you think of the High Life as being wealthy, of being fun, and yeah, so I believe it's coming out next week. So stay tuned for that, and I'll put out a video immediately once I know exactly when it's coming out and such like that. So another win for me on this one, and this was a pretty good game, not my best. This video, actually, I managed to get 33,000 points in this one, which is pretty good, I think. Obviously not the score on the thing, but points is NXP, and that was an awesome game. Yeah. So one other thing, guys, I'm just wondering, what type of videos would you want me to make? I was thinking of making some like more web-based ones, more indie ones, maybe like Slenderman or something like that. Not Slenderman, but that style of games. So do leave a comment below on what you think I should play. Give it a like if you loved it, and also, guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye for now. Do 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 do.